In the morning.
We've got local musician Adam Hurley on the line with us here. We just heard a song that he had wrote and recorded here just a little over or under a year ago. But you said you've been working on quite a few things here in the last few weeks. Any particular one stands out as one you want to feature this morning?
Actually, I'm going to feature one that I wrote a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, first of all, when you have your first or handful of opportunities to be on the radio, you got to play your mom's favorite song, you know. So,
Yeah.
So I think that this one kind of fits the station that we're on. I think it's in terms of the music that I write, it definitely goes. I wanted to write something a little twangy, something with a little bit of folk influence, because I have a crazy background in listening to just tons and tons and tons of folk. And so a few years ago I was sitting around and I wanted to write something a little different, and I came up with this. Pretty simple, but I was sitting there and I started thinking there's a lot of different ways to write a song, but most of the time it's like what's on your mind, and you start kind of like envisioning things. And I was getting really, really tired. It was almost midnight and my eyes were starting to hurt, and I was ready to go to bed, and I had to work the next morning, and I thought, you know what? I've got to get some words on paper tonight, and I got to finish this song. I don't want to leave it kind of in the middle. And so I sat there and I started thinking, if I were to go to sleep right now and I were to start dreaming, what would my ideal dream be about? And for some reason, I think it's because there was highlights playing on the TV, the Giants game had just ended or whatever. But I started thinking about watching baseball with my dad, and all the memories that we shared and made while the Giants were winning those World Series. And baseball is kind of tied to a lot of things in my life. And so I just started thinking about the ideal dream would definitely have baseball. My kids would be dancing around. People would be laughing. And so that's where this song came from. And it's called Words on Paper.
All right.
Short and sweet,
Here we go.
On paper, I'll write them later. I just can't find a song. I'm getting tired, my eyes are lighter. I can't continue on. The day is over, I'm getting closer, turning my memory off. And a dream remembered will last forever, even when the music stops. So I close my eyes, I turn on my side, and I'm dreaming the dream that was set aside for me. Please don't wake me up until I've seen enough of this perfect life that only I can see. There's children dancing and people laughing, some baseball on TV. Feels like I'm floating, I think I'm moving, try to land on my feet. I can't believe this, I wish you could see it. Never been so happy. I'd like to stay here and spend a few days here, but I know that just can't be. When I'm on my side and I'm closing these eyes and I'm dreaming the dream that was set aside for me. And if you wake me up, make sure I've seen enough of this perfect life that only I can see. If you could come along, you would write your own song about all the things you saw inside this dream. But it won't be long, and until that memory's gone, and I hope at least you still remember me. If you could come along, you would write your own song about all the things you saw inside this dream. But it won't be long until that memory's gone, and I hope at least you still remember me. Oh, it won't be long until that memory's gone, so I hope at least you still remember me. Said it won't be long until that memory's gone, I hope at least you still remember me. Words on paper, I'll write them later. I just can't find a song.
I like it. Boy, that's great. Adam, good job. You know, we could go on longer, but I'm out of time here. If somebody wants to, is any of this stuff published anywhere that they can download, listen to, or anything just yet?
Yeah, there's, I've got a lot of early recordings, you know, the couch recordings on SoundCloud. If you just look up Adam Hurley music. I think there's some stuff on YouTube. I need to kind of revamp my YouTube channel, but I'm always streaming live on Facebook, and I'm trying to work on the licensing side of things for some of my better recordings so that I can get them on Spotify and not lose, you know, control of what is mine. So that kind of takes a while, and I don't really understand the process quite yet. So I'm working on that, but I'm also trying to have more material before I dive into that. So
all right. Well, listen, if somebody wants to get an autograph and a picture with you, should we give a shameless plug where you're probably off to work too later?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all showered and ready to go to Northwood Chevrolet and Hyundai this morning. I've been there for 8 years, and that's where you and I have crossed paths many times. And so we're coming out of this the first quarantine or whatever. We came out of that pretty strong and everything, and it's been really, really nice to see people out there getting things that they want and spending money and enjoying life. You know,
there you go.
Could have been really sad coming out of that, and it's been better than we expected.
Yeah,
so.
I'm leaving it with those great words. Thanks, Adam. We'll talk again.
Hey, thank you, brother.
All right, see ya.
More of Rollin in the Morning Show coming up. Sponsored in part by Coldwell Banker, 6 Rivers Real Estate.